All right, welcome to the show, guys. Let's do this. So I've got the phone on the side. We're going to be a very short time today. I'm not going to go on forever. I've got quite a few bits and bobs I need to do. Also got to drive. I've got an hour's drive. Got to go wherever I need to go. So if you're new to the channel, smash those like buttons, hit those subscribe, join the community, join Discord, and be awesome. Be awesome. That's what you got to do. Right, so market is crashing. Market looks very, very bloody, and that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm not going to go into too much nitty gritty. I'm not going to do any coins or anything today. Just going to fly through what the market is doing right now. So I see Mac, he says his first. Actually, Jubair beat you. Riz is here, Rainbow's here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I see the whole community coming. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Right, let's jump into the stream. Let's have a look at the market, see what the market is doing. Because I've been watching the total market cap, right? So the one thing that I am actually tracking is not Bitcoin. I'm watching the total freaking market cap. And what do I see? Look at this. The damn thing comes and bounces exactly here. I mean, what the fuck, right? Come on, guys. This is ridiculous, right? So, of course, since for the past 3 days, this dump has lasted 15% in total. I see, not Rico. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Of course, I'll drop some Gala in there, but please do bear with me. I'm going to be flying through this, right? So this is what we got here. We've got a 15% market dump. Blood in the streets, obviously, but I've noticed a few things. So of course we went all the way from 2.9 trillion down to approximately, what was it, I think it was 2.47 was the low. Currently we're sitting at the, let me see, 2.56. Yeah, it's 5.4. We're sitting at the 2.54, right? That's where we're sitting at. So I'm seeing this massive bounce and I'm trying to understand, is this it, right? Is this it? Because the thing is we've had this wave, right? And I'm just trying to be like, very simple here. We've had this wave. We went there. Is this going to be another way? Can this be the end for this total market cap, right? If this is the end of this dump, then we should see a rebound, and moving back up means creating new higher highs. So I'm going to keep an eye on this. I want to see exactly what it does. Of course, on the daily, it looks kind of boring right now. Market looks like it's coming back to reset. Let's observe, but that's a big dump. Now, I want to talk about Bitcoin because there is something I've noticed in Bitcoin and Ethereum. So the entire market is dumping, la-di-da-di-da, bloody. Right, but then I noticed something that doesn't make any sense to me, okay? And this is the Bitcoin dominance. The dominance is coming back up. Now, the only way the dominance could possibly come back is, right, and this is a fact, if the alts are dumping harder than Bitcoin. And I see him here, awesome. So somewhere something is happening. Market is being dragged by altcoins. Now, which altcoins we don't know, could be some scams, we're going to find out very soon, but it seems like other coins are dumping faster, harder, and the exits are happening even faster than Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin dominance can only go up if the dominance for the other shit coins drop. So I've got a feeling there's some sort of a scam or something going on. There's rug pulls and all sorts of other, Squid Games going on, right? So some next level shit is going on, but it doesn't make any sense to me. When I looked at it, I was like, that's not possible. We want BTC dominance to come down, market to go up, BTC dominance to come up, altcoins to make us a shit ton of money. Dominance going up, huh? Doesn't make any sense. So that's what I noticed. Also in Ethereum, dominance is up. Right, of course it dumped a little bit, but 0.69 or whatever, 0.7, still a percentage. That dominance is holding strong. 19% dominance holding strong. 44% dominance of BTC holding strong. What the hell is going on? So that only says to me that there's somewhere along the line, the others, the altcoins, they are the one causing the biggest problem here. That's what I'm thinking, right? So when I'm looking at the others, I've got this weird feeling they are the one somewhere along the line. That's what's causing the problem. And you can see this actually being reflected here. The total market cap, 2%. Total without Bitcoin, 2%. Total without Bitcoin and Ethereum, 2%, right? Altcoins, well, 4%, 4.5%, almost 5%. So that's where the biggest dump is happening. So obviously we're not really realizing all of this information. We're not noticing this. And I think that's something we have to really notice right now. So other than that, BTC has come back to test. I'm just going to change this, right? So you can see BTC has come back to test this particular range. Is it a lower low? No. We still managed to hold this bottom line here, this specific line here. And you can see the accuracy. I'll just put it here. It's absolutely ridiculous when you look at this, right? How accurate the line was. It was bang on the line, right? If you adjust this, look at this. It was bang on the line, the bottom of this. Because if you go beyond this, it invalidates the trend. See, that's another thing a lot of people need to be concerned about, basically. So that's what I was worried about, and I'm quite happy today it didn't dump further than this, because further than this, now our trend reverses and we could start going back down. So far everything is looking still positive in my opinion. This is my own view. I'm not giving you any other data here. I'm just saying the facts. The fact is that we've had this particular zone here. Actually, let me use this. Right, we've managed to stay above the bottom of this, and we've managed to hold this as a support, which is absolutely fine, right? As long as we can hold this as support and we can rebound again, I think we'll be solid. If we don't, then yeah, expect the worst case scenario, because remember, after this there really isn't much of a support until we go back down here, or we can hold trend and let's see where we go from there. So that's what BTC is doing. Let's see what it does. I know Mac is dropping a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to check it out. No worries, right? So yesterday I did praise Ethereum. I said, look, Ethereum managed to stay out of the quicksand, or was doing a lot better. Sadly, Ethereum has fallen into the quicksand and got dragged down. And remember, Ethereum has to hold this one specific level here, which is approximately the 3,973. If it can hold this, it should be fine. We don't want to really fall below this, because again, it changes the bloody trend. We don't want to change the trend, because that was going to drag forever. We don't want to do this, right? BNB holding trend, so it's fine. It shouldn't fall below this. If it does, then this is the zone that it can't fall below. If it does, then again, we're going to be in it for so long, and it's just going to be too dramatic, you know, because a lot of the sentiment just changes. Dot again holding this particular zone exactly on the line. We don't want it to fall into this, because if it does, it starts to invalidate itself, and then you can see the next invalidation zone would be here. I mean, we could even use this as well as a short-term 33, and I definitely get wiped out when it goes to 33. Solana doing awesome. Again, almost coming to the trend. We do not want Solana to go beyond this line here again. As soon as we drop to this, then complete trend reversal. If we bounce on the trend line, not an issue. So we're going to have to observe all of these things, right? I am going to read the chats, right? Cardano, yeah, bad. However, there is one good news on Cardano. If I can just show you this, actually, this is really cool. So you see how Cardano has created this wedge, this falling wedge here, and usually a falling wedge is quite positive because they do a breakout signal. So this particular wedge can be confirmed that we do have a wedge forming here. If you can see this, right, it's a falling wedge, and usually a falling wedge can break to the upside. So we've got to observe, but again, I'm not super bullish on Cardano, so that's a different story. I'm not going to look at that too much. I spoke about SHIB the other day, and I said, look guys, if SHIB, just have a buy order around here, because SHIB seems to be following this trend, and I think SHIB, this would be a perfect zone. Obviously, it's not a financial advice, but if it does come here, you should be able to pick up that bounce and then make that difference. That's a nice little profitable trade, in my opinion. eGold, I'm very sad for, but it's managed to, look, it fell into the zone, it came, it bounced, and I think a lot of people are trying to hold it up, because again, if it drops and if it falls to this specific level here, right, the 245.46, that's a trend reversal. Complete trend reversal. So far, KCS doing awesome. So I'm not going to say too much. KCS holding, wow, holding very strong. So really cool to see that one holding strong. Has it got an upside? Possibly, as long as the market's still in. And I can talk about the market, because the market is up, right? I mean, this is Gala Gala Coinbase pump. Coinbase launched Gala yesterday. Funnily, I exited approximately around here, the 14 cents, somewhere around here. It was about 14 cents. I exited. I didn't really make the most of it. But since then, Gala's been doing a nice little pump. Of course, it's a Coinbase pump, so be careful. After a Coinbase pump is a Coinbase dump. So let's see what it does. But Gala does have potential. This is the thing. I was mentioning this from day one when I talked about Gala. I said, look at Gala. It's got the potential. However, the market was so oversaturated with so many shit coins and so many game coins that it lost all the attention. And then while it did that, guess who picked it up? Coinbase. And now we see the Coinbase pump. So it's a good idea for me when I decided to hold it off the exchange, not sell it. And when I did sell it at the 14 cents, for me, I sold my, basically I took my initial out. So that was it. I dumped my initial. I have a little bit more, and I am planning to buy back again, possibly when the Coinbase dump happens. So that's something I'm going to be looking at. Bit doing okay, bouncing here, absolutely expectable. When you do a rip like this, you come back down. If you can hold this support, I think as soon as this reverses back up, I will definitely be thinking about picking some more. And I would love to see Bit on other exchanges. I just don't see it. I'm not sure what's going on there. I mean, the best performer this whole dump, AVAX. AVAX, a lot of people didn't even notice this. AVAX did not even care. It just went to the line, confirmed, started moving back up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So AVAX is heading towards that target of 122. I think AVAX has a potential to even go to $200. Let's see what it does. So, I'm coming to Gala, guys. I'm coming to Gala. I'm going to come to Gala, so don't worry too much. I mean, looking at Gala, look, what else to talk about? Like with Gala, if we want to know about targets, we can see as long as this pump continues, then we can expect Gala to push towards 30 cents. That's not a bad deal if you are going to get the 30 cents. But I wouldn't put my house on it. I would probably do around the 27, 28 cents and be calm, because the Coinbase pumps, they don't last that long. They're usually 1 or 2 day pumps. So make the most of it. Take your initial out while you have the chance, and then do whatever, and then buy it back when it dumps again, because these coins that pump on the Coinbase pump, they dump. Right, and that's stage 2. Then they go on a rise, because remember, Coinbase Ventures is a massive investor in a lot of these projects that they actually launch onto the platform. So let's have a look and see who else is here. Right. Let's read all of this. So we've got Himi says afternoon. That's fine. I've got Mac Jason disagree. When BTC falls, everything got to follow due to the BTC pair. Absolutely. Alts will drop more. It's always like this. Of course, be careful when BTCD plus it can be mean. Okay, mean more. Okay, market crash. Of course. This is the whole thing. So I see Ennis here, Gala, Ennis Aslan saying, ha ha ha, this was the random, ha ha ha. Okay, whatever. Right. Of course, listen, I think I'm on the same page with Mac. Of course, Mac, this is the thing. We know shitcoins are shitcoin. This Bitcoin is the king right now. And it's an argument I have placed before as well, where I've clearly said this. I said, Bitcoin and Ethereum right now are the 2 most dangerous coins that we have in the whole cryptosphere, because they have the highest dominance. So when they shit themselves a little bit, other coins do a diarrhea. Put it this way. So that's what happens. They just got to flip a little bit and everything else just moves. They usually shake everybody. So like bloody volcanoes. What we want to see is coins coming in, establishing themselves and taking some of that market share to the point where they don't own that 65%, close to 65% of the market share right now. I mean, you've got 2 giants out of 14,000 coins, 40,000 plus now, controlling the market, controlling the sentiment of the entire market. So we do need this to come down and see what it does. Himi says RMRK and Render, come on, you can't say anything about Render, you don't talk about it. You just buy and you just hold, bro, right? Render, you just buy and you just hold. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, Render, you just buy and you just hold. Look, that's Render. There's nothing to say here. You just buy and you hold. Just wait for it. Right? Render, you just buy and hold. It's one of those, like, similar like what I said about Luna. You buy and you hold. Don't look at it for now. Don't look at it. Render's just getting ready. Render's just getting ready. Okay, I mean, currently where we are, if we start looking at this area and we say targets, we've got a nice little $7 target, possibly even more. Render, I won't even look at it now, because remember, Render was being pumped on a bloody Apple advert. Apple release app, though, when they announced the new MacBooks and everything, they were doing Render, for God's sake. Render, a crypto, in subliminally telling everybody about it, and a lot of people are growing up to it. They're understanding it now, and the Apple launch was around here. So since the Apple announcement and whatever they did on that ad, this bloody thing's done 444%. So around that time I mentioned it. So that's what I mean. You just buy it, you just forget about it. You buy it and you forget about it. So if you did that, you should be up 400% right now. Right? You should be up 400%. Full stop. Hold tight. Let's see where it goes. RMRK. That one I'm not following. Let's have a look if it's here. RMRK. Let me see if that's here. RMRK. Seems okay. Seems okay. Suffered a little bit on the dip. Absolutely fine. I mean, once it's done a rally like this, you can expect a little bit of a dump. I'm not sure about the project. I will have a look later. Right now, I don't really have time. But where we are, it's okay. It's okay. No harm at all. No harm at all, guys. You know, we can expect it to come down to about $20. If it does continue with the dump, that will be $20. And on the upside, if we did want to see what the price could be, then we can actually say from this area, if we did start having a nice little pump, it should take us to around $38, right? So around $38, that would be the target. I don't see anything too much from that. I will double check what it is. It's the previous high anyway, but I will double check what this project is. Again, there's so many out there, guys, so many new coins. It's really hard to follow everything, but I'll definitely double check all of this. So I'm not going to go too far into all of this stuff. You know, there's a lot of BTC action going on chain, as you can see, a lot of positive stuff happening, a lot of buys, a lot of new wallets. I mean, it's crazy when you look at the market dumping. I'm seeing people excited, and I think this is, like, you know, from where we were before with all the FUD, people usually panic, and this usually is bloody. And I'm seeing this positive. I'm also seeing, technically, I'm seeing most of these shit coins are also positive, right? So it is giving us an indication saying that, look, guys, yeah, market is down. Yes, the big boys are dumping. Yes, the pairs are dumping. But overall, some of these coins don't give a shit anymore. You know what I mean? They just don't give a shit anymore. I mean, that's what we want to see, actually. If we want a healthy market, guys, we do not want to see the market being dictated by this, and this. Come on. We don't want to see that. Let's be honest with ourselves. We want a healthy market. A healthy market shouldn't really care what BTC does, shouldn't really care what Ethereum does, shouldn't really care what USD does. Very simple. That's what a healthy market should look like. And we are going towards that level. And for me, all of this looks okay. I mean, before, whenever we dumped, right, in the market, every time we dump. Oh, by the way, Geno Pets is, I think they're releasing it tomorrow or something. So I have participated in the ICO. I've bought myself some. They gave me a maximum limit of 500. So I think I've got 500 Geno Pets. And then I'll trade the damn thing, and then hopefully make a little bit of money, a little bit of change, maybe some cigarette money or something. And we'll see where we go from there. Smoke that shit. But yeah, what's the time? So I got 3 minutes. I'm going to shoot 3 minutes. But this is what I'm trying to say. Market, yes, the market. Look, they bugged out. Market cap is 0. Look, market looks bloody. But I'm not really seeing it too bloody. Do you know what I mean? I'm not seeing it really too bloody. What I'm seeing is, yes, a few percent here and there, right? And of course, it's got to do with the BTC pair. But there's another funny part about this BTC pair. Some of these coins are actually pumping against the BTC pair. So now you can convert this and get yourself more BTC. So yes, there's a positive and a negative to the whole thing. But to me, it doesn't really make much of a difference. I'm still positive. I think a few other people are still positive about it as well. A lot of the whales are definitely positive. I mean, you see massive action on chain. And that just says, like, okay, when you're looking at on chain, you're seeing all of this happening. What's going on, right? Here's a chart. I'm going to zoom into this just to kind of show you, and just so you can get this rough idea of what's going on. I mean, just look at this. BTC price falls. And also, people started to move it out of exchanges. Guys, BTC price dumping and BTC leaving exchanges? Come on, guys. Come on. I just think. The market is crashing and whales are taking their coins off the exchanges. Seriously? There has to be something seriously wrong with these people. So this is one of the reasons why my views are very good. Of course, why did it dump? All of those kind of, for example, this is Ethereum. Market dumping. Oh my God, bloody market. Very, very bloody market. And what does the market do? Ethereum do? Look, market falls. What day was this? 14th of November. Market starts dumping. Ethereum leaves. It's not coming to the exchange to get dumped. It's leaving exchanges into private wallets. Somebody explain this to me. Is this bearish? I don't know what to call this. I really don't know. But of course, the problem that all of this dump was happening because of this area here, this over leverage idiots. So you can see they over leverage really high. This was the highest we've ever had, and they dumped, and the price is dumping with it. So what we're seeing is a massive liquidation event, nothing else, right? BTC is not actually dumping. BTC is not actually dumping. What we're seeing is this mega liquidation event. In fact, yesterday we were sitting at almost I think it was $1 billion liquidated. I mean, even today, we had 94,000 people wiped out. Let's have a look at 24 hours. Yeah, same data anyway. So we had 94,000 traders wiped out. Yesterday it was somewhere like 100 and something or 200,000 people got wiped out. So when we're looking at this data, we understand that basically the market is bleeding out because of over leveraged trading, nothing more. Okay, so I'm definitely going to be watching out, because as I said, when I'm looking at the on-chain data, on-chain Matic, and I'm seeing how BTC is leaving exchanges instead of coming to the exchanges, well, clearly they're not worried about it. These are people who bought it at 62, 63, 64, 65, and they're taking it off exchanges. I mean, they should be concerned. Millions, hundreds of coins, thousands of coins, they should be concerned. If they bought it so high, they should be selling and getting the hell out. Why the hell are they moving it off the exchanges? And you see this over and over again. So all of this just doesn't make any sense to me. This is just a normal correction in my opinion, and it's absolutely my own opinion. This is not any financial advice. I just feel that this is definitely a correction. This correction could come down. If it does come down, it's fine. Again, as I mentioned yesterday, look, we've had this run up, we've had a correction. We've had this run up, we're having another correction. It's absolutely fine. You can't have a market going one direction. I mean, here we went up, we had a correction. We went up, we had a massive correction here. I mean, does anyone even remember this correction? The one we had in January? It took us down to 30%. We had a 30% dump. And this is only 15% and people are worrying, right? So it's absolutely fine, guys. Absolutely fine. Market never goes straight up in a single line. I mean, imagine we had that. Wow, that would be brilliant, right? But you can see the data suggests that basically corrections are normal, and we are having a correction after having this lovely little pump here. So the pump that we had up to this particular level was 62%. Just from here to here, we had a nice little 62% pump. We got to give it a chance, right? We've got to give it a chance, and if it does come back to this level here on the 26th, my God, that would be awesome. That would be like one of the most perfect bounces I've ever seen, because what I'm talking about is we've done this to this line, we've come here, we've broken out, right? Whatever we did here doesn't matter, and we come to test this again, and this is a typical pattern that we have. You're gonna love this one. So we talk about patterns that go like this, do this, do this, do this, right? If it's going upwards, and then it shoots up, and what that is these necklines here, these necklines here. As long as we can do this, this is a pattern, typical pattern we want to see in a crypto market anyway, or any market in fact, and this is what seems highly likely. Of course, if it does break down and it comes back to this line, then we have a situation where the market dumps entirely. And that's it. Game over, guys. Game over. And I'm telling you, if we come below this line, game over. And by the time you find out about it, it's too late. So make your decisions now. Do you want to be in this market, or do you not want to be in this market? If you want to be in this market, well, hodl. So like I can say, I see KR here, awesome, my brother. Geno Pet's interesting. It's going to get launched tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. BTC is going to pump so hard. I can't wait. No charts, no stress, no chill. Exactly. Go and watch some Netflix. I'm joking. No, listen, I'm not fussed. As I said, it's going to be too late. Make your decision what you want to do, right? So I know most of my portfolio is, I mean, I'm talking 95%, 96% of my portfolio is hodling portfolio anyway. Right, the other shit coins that I pump, right, if I pumped it, you know, I've joined the pump, I made 100%, whatever, I've taken my initial out, well, guess what, it's free money. I don't really care where it goes. So I keep my profits as my hodling portfolio. My initial's always out. Think about it. I mean, today I'm about to take some of my initial. So I bought some Crow the other day, and trust me, I put every penny into there. Crow pumped decent today, right? Crow pumped decent today. What's it up now? It's at 48. So I'm quite happy. So I'm up how many percent? I could calculate this because I bought it down here somewhere. So I'm up 45%. I'm gonna dump all my Crow because I do have more Crow from way back here. You see what I mean? So I'm gonna dump my Crow because I need some cash because I got to pay some bills. I'm gonna dump my Crow, go and pay my bills, and then keep the initial in that I had in there, and then come back in and bounce again. It's very simple, you know. Kalashi, do you tell how to invest in share market? No, bro, I don't do shares. Shares are stupid. You make 2-3% and that's it. Yeah, honestly, shares are. We like volatility. We like cryptocurrency. We make 100% on a single candle sometimes. 100% on a single candle. You know, so share markets, what's the point? 2-3%. Yeah, if you want to play that game, by all means, bro. Not here. We're here to make serious money, real money, right? And we only do that by taking these massive risks. I mean, just look at this. Can your share market show you a candle that does this? Boom, 94% in a single candle. Find one and then tell me. I mean, some of these hourly ones are ridiculous. You know, these 4-hour candles. Look at this, 2 4-hour candles. Look at this, 2 4-hour candles. So the first one did 30% in a single 4-hour candle, and the third one did bloody how much did it do? It did 36%. Happy days. So yeah, you see what it is like. So this is a different game, brother. If you're looking for share markets or FX, yeah, good luck. This is crypto. This is decentralized. This is what we do for a living, and we're making these, you know, as I said, my Crow, I'm actually so I bought some Crow recently. I bought some Crow down here. I topped up around here. So this is very recent. Topped up around here. I'm going to sell it here. I'm out. You know, I've bought Crow around here. I can sell that. I'm up. Do you know what I mean? I've bought Crow. Let's go on a weekly because it's going to be easier. I've bought Crow around here, and I've bought Crow way before that as well. So just do the maths and you can tell, you can see what we do with our coins. Like this one, up 761%. Good luck on a share market doing that. Yeah, you'll get a share, dividend bearing shares and everything. You have a stable company. You'll have some sort of a stable money sitting in there doing nothing for you. Here we can go in, go out without permission, 24 hours a day, 365 days when I choose to. So I'm in and out. And on top of that, we can spend this crypto. So what I'm going to do with my Crow, because I got to pay some bills, I'm going to take my Crow out of the exchange, leave it on an exchange, another exchange, which is the crypto.com, it's native exchange. And I'm going to spend the damn thing. I'm going to spend it like it's real money, but I'm actually only going to spend crypto. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend my crypto today. That's it. I got some bills to pay. But yeah, other than that, guys, awesome. Look, as I said, I'm very, very positive about the market, and my 3 minutes is now over. I don't have time. But as I said, this is crypto. Don't worry too much about it. After a nice little 60% pump, if we even get a 50% dump, which means about 30%, I'll be all right with that. But as I said, decide what you want to do. You decide what you want to do, because that's the most important thing right now. You know, do you crap your pants and exit? Do you exit with a loss, or do you understand that this is your digital property and it's coming back? Whether it comes back tomorrow, a week later, a month later, 6 months later, a bloody year later, it's coming back because there's only one direction it can go. The skills pays the bills. Absolutely, my brother. Absolutely. The skills happily pay for my bills. And the best part is, I put $100 in, make $200. My $100 still there. I'm paying my bill with profit money that I've made. It hasn't cost me anything. Other than that, on that note, guys, like, share, subscribe, right? Join our Discord community. And also, I'm going to make a lot more announcements about Paradexes when I have a little bit more time as well. And yeah, I'll see you on another one very soon. Other than that, adios, my amigos.